Happy morning, students. Today we are going to see exercise 7.1. Problem number 1. The radius and height of a cylinder are in the ratio 5:7 if its curved surface area is 5500 square centimeter. Find its radius and height. Given R is to H is equal to 5:7. Let R is equal to 5K and H is equal to 7K. So CSA of a cylinder is given, which is equal to 5500 square centimeter. CSA of a cylinder formula is 2 pi r H is equal to 5500. 2 into pi value is 22/7 into R is 5K into H value is 7K, which is equal to 5500. So 7 and 7K gets cancelled. You get 1K. So 2 into 22 into 5K into 1K. So multiply K into K, you get K square, which is equal to 5500, which is implies K square is equal to 5500 into 1/2 into 1/22 into 1/5. 5 and 5500 gets cancelled. You get 1100. Then 22 and cancelling 1100. You get 2 times and 100 times. Again 2 and 100 gets cancelled 50 times. 2 and 50 gets cancelled. You get 25. Therefore, K square is equal to 25, which is implies K is equal to root 25. Therefore, the value of K is 5. Now you have to find the radius and height. You know R is equal to 5K. That is radius. R is equal to 5K. So R is equal to 5 into 5. R is equal to 25 centimeter. Similarly, height H is equal to 7K. So 7 into 5, H is equal to 35 centimeter. Problem number 2. A solid iron cylinder has total surface area of 1848 square meter. Its curved surface area is 5/6 of its total surface area. Find the radius and height of the iron cylinder. So TSA of a cylinder is given, which is equal to 1848 meter square, and CSA is equal to 5/6, that is 5/6 time of its total surface area. So which is nothing but CSA is equal to 5/6 into total surface area value is 1848. If you cancelling 6 and 1848, it gives 308 times. Therefore, CSA is equal to 1540 meter square. Then CSA is equal to 1540 meter square, that is 2 pi r H is equal to 1540 meter square. Then TSA of a cylinder is equal to 1848 meter square, which is implies 2 pi r H plus R is equal to 1848. You just multiply 2 pi r into H and 2 pi r into R. You get 2 pi r H plus 2 pi r square is equal to 1848. We know the value of 2 pi r H is 1540. So which is implies 1540 plus 2 pi r square is equal to 1848. So 2 pi r square is equal to 1848 minus 1540. So 2 pi r square is equal to 308. Now substitute the value of pi. So 2 into 22/7 into r square is equal to 308, which is implies r square is equal to 308 into 1/2 into 7/22. Cancelling 2 and 308, you get 154. Then cancelling 22 and 154, you get 2 times and 14 times. Again 2 and 14, you get 7. So therefore r square is equal to 7 into 7 is nothing but 49. So r is equal to root of 7 into 7. So the value of r is 7 meter. To find height. So substitute r is equal to 7 in 2 pi r h is equal to 1540. So 2 into pi value is 22 by 7 into r value is 7 into h is equal to 1540. So 7 and 7 gets cancelled. You get h is equal to 1540 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 22. So 2 and 1540 gets cancelled. You get 770 times. And 22 770 gets cancelled. You get 2 times and 70 times. Again 2 and 70 gets cancelled. You get 35 times. So the value of h is equal to 35 meter. Therefore, the cylinder of radius r is equal to 7 meter and height h is equal to 35 meter. Problem number 3. The external radius and the length of a hollow wooden log are 16 cm and 13 cm respectively. If its thickness is 4 cm, then find its TSA, that is total surface area. So given capital R is equal to 16 cm, that is inner radius, and h is equal to 13 cm. Thickness is equal to 4. So thickness is equal to capital R minus small r. So we know the value of capital R. So capital R minus small r is 4. Capital R is 16. So capital R minus 4 is equal to small r. So small r is equal to 16 minus 4. The value of R is 12 centimeter. Then the TSA of a hollow cylinder is equal to 2 pi into capital R plus small r into h plus capital R minus small r into square units, which is equal to 2 into 22 by 7 into 16 plus 12 into 13 plus 16 minus 12, which is equal to 2 into 22 by 7 into 28 into 17. Then 7 and 28 gets cancelled. It will become 4 times. So which is equal to 2 into 22 is 44 into 4 into 17, which gives 176 into 17, which is equal to 2992 centimeter square. I hope you understand the concept from the video. For using a right angled triangle, there is a rotation. On rotating the right angled triangle continuously, you get a solid shape cone. So problem number 4, a right angled triangle PQR where angle Q is 90 degree is rotated about QR and PQ if QR is equal to 16 centimeter and PR is equal to 20 centimeter. Compare the curved surface area of the right circular cone so formed by the triangle. ஸோ இதுதான் நம்ம ப்ரீவியஸ் வீடியோவில் பார்த்தோம். ஒரு ரைட் ஆங்கிள் ட்ரையாங்கிளை நம்ம கண்டினியூஸாக ரொட்டேஷன் கொடுத்தோம் அப்படின்னா யூ கெட் எ ரைட் சர்க்குலர் கோன். ஸோ அந்த வீடியோஸ் இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் அந்த கான்செப்ட் பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் இருக்குது. ஸோ எ ரைட் ஆங்கிள் ட்ரையாங்கிள் PQR is rotated about QR. Mark the points as PQR. So QP is small r, that is radius, and RQ is height is equal to 16 centimeter and L is the slant height is equal to 20 centimeter. So a right angle triangle is rotated about QR. You get a right circular cone. So now you get a right circular cone of RPQ of H is equal to 16 centimeter and slant height L is equal to 20 centimeter and R is the radius. So by using the Pythagoras theorem, R square is equal to L square minus H square, which is implies R is equal to root of L square minus H square. You already know about Pythagoras theorem very well. R is equal to root of 20 square minus 16 square, which is implies R is equal to 400 minus 256. So R is equal to root 144, which is implies R is equal to 12 centimeter. Now we find the radius. R is equal to 12 centimeter. Next, the CSA of a cone is equal to pi RL, which is equal to pi into 12 into 20. Which is equal to 240 pi centimeter square. A right angled triangle PQR is rotated about PQ. So this is a right angled triangle is rotated about PQ. So R is equal to 16, H is equal to 12 centimeter and the length slant height L is equal to 20 centimeter. You will get a right circular cone of radius R is equal to 16 centimeter, height is equal to 12 centimeter and L is equal to 20 centimeter. So CSA of a cone is equal to pi RL. So pi into 16 into 20, you get 320 pi centimeter square. Therefore, CSA of a cone rotated about PQ is greater than rotated about QR. Problem number 5. 4 persons lives in a conical tent whose slant height is 19 centimeter. If each person require 22 centimeter square of the floor area, then find the height of the tent. So it is a conical tent. It is in the shape of a cone. 4 persons live in a conical tent. So slant height L is equal to 19 centimeter. Given L is equal to 19 centimeter, area required for a person is equal to 22 centimeter square. Base area of a tent covered by 4 person, which is equal to 4 into 22, which is equal to 88 centimeter square. Therefore, pi r square is equal to 88, which is implies 22 by 7, that is pi value is 22 by 7 into r square is equal to 88. So r square is equal to 88 into 7 by 22. Cancelling 22 and 88, you get 4. So r square is equal to 4 7s are 28. So r is equal to root 28. The value of r is equal to root 28. Next, you have to find the height of the conical tent. So to find the height of the tent, h is equal to root of L square minus R square. Now we know the value of L and R. So which is equal to root of 19 square minus R value is root 28 the whole square, which is equal to root of 19 square is 361 minus root 28 the whole square is square and square root gets cancelled, you get 28. So h is equal to root of 333. So you have to find the square root. You know how to find the square root. So 333, first you have to take the first number. So 1 ones are 1. Subtracting 3 minus 1, you get 2. Then 1 should be multiplied by 2. Then you have to step down the remaining 2 digits 3. So you get the number 233. So 8 times. So you have to put 8 on the divisor also, and also the quotient. So 28 into 8, you get 224. So subtracting, you get the value 9. So put the decimal and add 2 zeros. Then 8 should be multiplied by 2. So 8 2s are 16. So you have to put 6 and you have to add the 1 to the previous number. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So you get 36. So 36 you have to multiply with 2. So 362 into 2, you get the value 724. Again subtracting, you get the remaining value. So you have to stop up to this. So the height is 18.2 centimeter. You can easily use the method to find the square root of a number. Problem number 6. A girl wishes to prepare birthday caps in the form of a right circular cones for her birthday party using a sheet of paper whose area is 5720 centimeters square. So how many caps can be made with radius 5 centimeter and height 12 centimeter? So imagine this is the sheet of paper whose area is 5720 centimeter. So in that we are just taking one piece of paper whose radius is 5 centimeter and height is 12 centimeter. So how many caps should be made with the radius 5 centimeter and height 12 centimeter? So given R is equal to 5 centimeter, H is equal to 12 centimeter. L square is equal to H square plus R square. So L is equal to root of H square plus R square. L is equal to root of 12 square plus 5 square, which is implies L is equal to root of 144 plus 25. L is equal to root of 169. Therefore, the value of L is equal to 13 centimeter. Therefore, N into number of, that is N is nothing but number of caps. So N into CSA of a cone is equal to area of the paper. So N is equal to area of a paper by CSA of a cone. So N is equal to area of a paper is 5720 divided by pi or L. Therefore, N is equal to 5720 divided by 22 by 7 into 5 into 13. So 5 and 5720 gets cancelled. It will becomes 1144 times, which is equal to 1144 divided by 22 by 7 into 13, which is equal to 1144 into 7 by 22 into 1 by 13. So 22 is 2 times and 1144 is 104 times. Again 2 and 104 gets cancelled. It gets 52 times. Then 52 gets cancelled. It will give 4 times. So 4 into 7 is 28. Therefore, number of caps you can make using the radius and height is equal to 28. Problem number 7. the ratio of the radii of two right circular cones of same height is 1:3. Find the ratio of their curved surface area when the height of each cone is 3 times the radius of the smaller cone. Let R1 and R2, H1 and H2 are the radius and heights of the two cones. So given R1 is to R2 is equal to 1:3, which is implies R1 is equal to K and R2 is equal to 3K. H1 is equal to H2 because height of the two cones are equal. So height of the each cone is equal to 3 times the radius of the smaller cone is given in the question. So H1 is equal to H2 is equal to 3K. L1 is equal to root of H1 square plus R1 square, which is equal to root of 3K the whole square plus K square. L1 is equal to root of 9K square plus K square. So L1 is equal to root of 10K square. So L1 is equal to root 10K. Next, L2 is equal to root of H2 square plus R2 square, which is equal to root of H2 is 3K the whole square plus R2 is 3K the whole square. L2 is equal to root of 9K square plus 9K square, which is implies L2 is equal to root of 18K square. L2 is equal to root of 2 into 9 into K square because 9 2s are 18, which is nothing but 3 square is 9. So we can take 3 outside. So 3 into root 2K. Therefore L2 is equal to 3 root 2K. Next, CSA1, that is curved surface area of the first cone is to curved surface area of the second cone, which is equal to pi R1 L1 is to pi R2 L2. Pi gets cancelled. R1 L1 is to R2 L2, which is equal to K into R1 value is K into L1 value is root 10K is to R2 value is 3K into L2 value is 3 root 2K. So K gets cancelled, which is equal to root 10 is to 9 root 2, which is equal to, we can split root 10 as root 5 into root 2 is to 9 root 2. So root 2 gets cancelled. You get root 5 is to 9. Problem number 8. The radius of a sphere increases by 25%. Find the percentage increase in its surface area. Original radius is equal to R into 100%. Original surface area is equal to 4 pi R square 100%. New radius is equal to 125% of R, which is equal to 125 by 100 into R. 100 and 125 gets cancelled. You get 25 by 20. Again 25 gets cancelled. You get 5 by 4, which is equal to 5 by 4 into R. So new radius is equal to 5R by 4. New surface area is equal to 4 pi into pi R by 4 the whole square, which is equal to 4 pi into 25 R square by 16. 4 and 16 gets cancelled. So you get 4, which is equal to 25 pi R square by 4. Therefore, the new surface area is equal to 25 pi R square divided by 4. So increased area is equal to new area minus original area. So which is equal to new area is 25 pi R square by 4 minus the original area is 4 pi R square, which is equal to, the common denominator is 4. So you have to multiply by 4. So 25 pi R square minus 16 pi R square. So increased area is equal to 9 pi r square by 4. Therefore, increased percentage is equal to increased area by original area into 100, which is equal to 9 pi r square by 4 divided by the original area is 4 pi r square into 100. So, pi r square gets cancelled. You get 9 by 4 divided by 4 into 100, which is equal to 9 by 4 into 1 by 4 into 100. So 9 by 16 into 100, you get 0.5625 into 100, which is equal to 56.25%. Problem number 9. The internal and external diameters of a hollow hemispherical vessel are 20 cm and 28 cm respectively. Find the cost to paint the vessel all over at rupees 0.14 per centimeter square. Internal diameter is equal to 20 centimeter. R is equal to 20 by 2 is equal to 10 centimeter. External diameter is equal to 28 centimeter. Capital R is equal to 28 by 2, which is equal to 14 centimeter. Then TSA of the hollow hemispherical vessel is equal to pi into 3 capital R square plus small r square, which is equal to 22 by 7 into 3 into 14 square plus 10 square, which is equal to 22 by 7 into 3 into 196 plus 100, which is equal to 22 by 7 into 588 plus 100, which is equal to 22 by 7 into 688. You get 15,136 divided by 7. You get the values 2,162.28 centimeter square. So cost of painting is equal to 2,162.28 into 0.14, which is equal to rupees 302.72. Problem number 10, last problem of exercise 7.1. The frustum shaped outer portion of the table lamp has to be painted including the top part. Find the total cost of painting the lamp if the cost of painting is 1 square meter is rupees 2. So given capital R is equal to 12 centimeter, small r is equal to 6 centimeter, h is equal to 8 centimeter. L is equal to root of h square plus capital R minus small r the whole square, which is equal to root of 8 square plus 12 minus 6 the whole square, which is equal to root of 64 plus 6 square, which is equal to root of 64 plus 36, which is equal to root 100. Therefore, the slant height L is equal to 10 centimeter. Then CSA of a frustum is equal to pi into capital R plus small r into L, which is equal to 22 by 7 into 12 plus 6 into 10, which is equal to 22 by 7 into 18 into 10. You get 3960 by 7, which is equal to 565.7 centimeter square. So area for the top is equal to pi r square, which is equal to 22 by 7 into 6 into 6, which is equal to 792 by 7, which is equal to 113.14 centimeter square. Therefore, total area is equal to CSA plus top area, which is equal to 565.71 plus 113.14, which is equal to 678.85 centimeter square. So, the cost of painting is equal to 678.85 into 2. Because for 1 square centimeter the cost is 2 rupees. So which is equal to rupees 1357.72. Now we find the total cost of painting of the night lamp. So that's all students. Up to this exercise 7.1 is over. You have to go through the videos 2 to 3 times. Thank you students. Have a nice day. We just meet on the next videos. Example problems of before exercise 7.2.